Tate David in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Virgil Green with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Charles, as Tampa Bay comes back out here on offense, I want to dive a little deeper into Jameis Winston. Last 4 games, he has not thrown the ball over 35 times, which that's fine, but you look back to weeks 2 and 3 when he was over 50.
Dirk Cutter, his head coach, knows quarterbacks and trains them really well. And he sees a second-year guy throwing the ball 52 times. He doesn't see that as sustainable and doesn't want anything to happen with him, want to dial that back. The second part is they need to take some of the pressure off of the defense. Run the ball a little bit more, shorten the game a little bit, and not have them out there for such great stretches either.
Ready? Mike 51. Mike 51. Let me go.
Second down, Winston. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The tight end, Cameron Brate, was the target, and it's third down. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on third and 10.
Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. Easy.
On third down, Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So the offense has it first and 10.
Watch the curls. Ready. Blue, the mic. Stay with your man. Boys up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Stays on his feet.
Get there.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 there. And it'll give the Bucs a first down. They're going to hurry back to the line. Winston now. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Ready.
Winston now from the 50. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Yards to go on third.
Reset, cut right.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Ready, 51 Blue right, boy, 51. Easy. Watch 20.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them.
Here we go now.
They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. William Golston in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Here we go now.
Simeon. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Easy.
One man on the back. That's Martin. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. 15 yards through the air to first down.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. And having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Strong left. Go. Let's go now. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, watch the screen.
Now a second down throw for Winston. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. The throw is Winston. He finds Humphries. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. One receiver to the left is Evans. Jameis now on first down. And this one's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Left. Watch left. Hey, tighten down. Ready. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. That.
Throwing again. Winston on 2nd and 10. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Aguayo able to knock it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. 9 yards to go. It's 3rd down.
Watch left. Come to my work. Ready.
On 3rd down, Winston. He gets it to Humphries. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little back yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Taking it about the 16. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Getting right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving them any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jude Barima. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense. So they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
One man on the backfield, that's Martin.
Mike's by 4. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Play clock winding down. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down.
Ready, Blue 80.
Davis on second down. Going for the deep ball. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Will the defense dial up the pressure? Let's see. 3rd and 11.
Ready,
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. He's got time in the pocket. This is Shepard on the catch. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Brian Anger now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive will throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get confidence in, and let him fling another one.
Steps away to his left. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 13 yards there on the pickup. And it'll be good for a Denver first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Samuel. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. While we have a pause here, it's hard to believe, but already halfway through the NFL season.
How about what New England's done already? At 7-1, and remember, they had to get Tom Brady back. They barely missed a beat. They are setting the pace of people right now. They may be the best team in the league. Dallas, Did you expect them to only have one loss at this stage of the season? What they're doing in the NFC East, that's pretty remarkable, especially with a rookie quarterback. And then you have to take a good look at Atlanta, leading the pace in the NFC South, and finally open 6-2 right now. Teams you worry about a little bit, Carolina and Arizona. We thought they'd be a little bit better right now. As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he did not that play.
Simeon, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, look forward to the defense for shutting down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall. Now, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys always taught find the first down sticks and make the play. On defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
I got 11. He's mine. Single.
Out of his end zone, Winston. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
I got 11.
They come out 5 wide. 3 of them on the right side. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down. They're going to speed things up here. Jameis to throw it.
There we go.
He's got Evans.
Flip it.
And a gain there of 11 yards.
That's what I'm talking
And
about,
Brandon,
baby.
from our time in college football, the receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree. One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Well, to switch gears, the trade deadline looming, and New England and Cleveland got in on the act as the Patriots shipped Jamie Collins, the linebacker, to the Browns.
I have to admit that for me, this is a major league shocker because of the way Jamie Collins adapted and fit into the defense in New England. They used him all over the place. There were even plays where it looked like he would line up at safety in certain situations, let alone play linebacker and chase plays down. He's going to Cleveland, that'll help the Browns instantly with his versatility.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And Denver getting set to take the field. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. Once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
He can run for it, and he will. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Let's go.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Mike 53. I got you.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to be taken down. He's sacked on the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth.
Tight right.
They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right side. They'll drop the throw, and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go.
Now
Green 39.
they'll throw here out of the gun. surveying the field. Now he'll and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Darryl Smith in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
You better be afraid of me. Ready.
Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking.
For
the guy carrying the ball. He's the finisher. A really nice run.
Again, it's Martin.
Go, hey, run it.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down.
So don't say nothing.
Here's Martin, and he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. It's caught. Shepard. 14 yards there on the pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
As a defender, I always found the slant route extremely difficult to cover unless you're able to jump on top of it early, because once he gets his hands on the ball, he's at full speed going.
It happens in the blink of an eye, doesn't it?
It really does. The timing is so important. That ball's got to be out of the hands of the quarterback and to the receiver. And if it is, you often get a very successful play.
One receiver left, 3 to the left. Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it's 3rd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. But for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passes. When the guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Time running here on the play clock. Back to the ground. Martin. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Now a play fake to Martin. Here's Winston. Over the middle to Evans. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. One receiver to the left is Evans.
Let's go now. Right there.
He looked to throw. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he wait with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Nicely kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Evans has it left side. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense.
Ready.
First and goal now. It's got 10 yards to go. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. Now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He's back to throw. takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Ready. Blue ready. 5 down. Stand up in.
They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Broncos are close to finishing off this football game. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they've kind of got a situation here, still 3 timeouts defensively, so maybe you try to run a play.
And if you do...
And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Double tight. 3 down. All right, here we go.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Let's go, defense. Sonic. Tighten up. Ready. Wait. Flip. Check 15.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took the shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
He's got time. And it's incomplete. So